the church herself says that the disagreements between the schools and the arguments that the schools bring against each other in their ordinary disputes with one another, that those are actually profitable for furthering Catholic doctrine. It's kind of, I'll kind of put it like this. So imagine you're going to go into like a boxing match with somebody, and you have a sparring partner that you're training with. You want your sparring partner to be stronger than the guy you're fighting, right? Right, Astro. If you're gonna box with somebody, you want your sparring partner to be as strong as possible, so you can get even better. That's basically. I used to wrestle, and that's what we would do. Is like some of the guys who are really good, their partners would be people in like multiple weight classes above them, just so they can get like a sort of even or stronger type person that they're facing. So that's who you want to be practicing with. So me fighting the Scotists and fighting the Suarezians and fighting whatever eclectics, what that's supposed to do is that's supposed to act as a sparring partner for me, in order to, when we refute heresy, we already have the scientific apparatus and the habit of scientific study from what we've already done, with intra-Catholic disputes. So that's why the church says, one, you don't ask more than what the church asks. That's from Pius XII. You don't ask more than what the church asks. So one cannot censure different schools. So I can't say like Scotism is heresy or something. I couldn't say that. You cannot ask for more than what the church asks. Two, that the school system is profitable. The school system is profitable for the reasons that I gave, and because it allows us also to have some developments in doctrine. Sometimes various school positions are abandoned, or there's also like an interplay between the schools, especially other schools kind of being drawn in a bit closer to Thomism, especially from the influence of the ecclesiastical magisterium. And third, that Thomism is the safest position. And the doctor, above all doctors, the common doctor of the church is St. Thomas Aquinas. So while each school has their doctors that they follow, so obviously like the Scotists are going to follow Alexander of Hales, Blessed John Duns Scotus, and St. Bonaventure. Obviously that's Franciscans. Franciscans are going to follow those three theologians, but they have a special role for St. Thomas Aquinas as a unique authority, even for them. So what's different between us and the Scotists is we have St. Thomas as an authority, and they have, let's say, Blessed Scotus as an authority, but they also have Blessed Scotus. I mean, they also have St. Thomas as an authority. We don't have Blessed Scotus as an authority. St. Thomas's authority transcends all of the schools. So he's a unique authority in that way. So that's what's important. And what's, I guess, like kind of like a fourth corollary, after those points, is that also it is lawful to depart from the teaching of St. Thomas with serious reasons in study. It's lawful to do that. This is just simply the basic teaching of the church. And I find it so weird that a lot of modern Thomists and modern Scotists and whatever, they want to kind of be like embarrassed in a way about what the church has historically taught on this matter. And they want to like say like, oh, that was merely disciplinary. No, actually, that's ridiculous. And that just makes you look like a not serious person if you're saying that it's merely disciplinary. Because even then, any disciplinary teaching has a doctrinal foundation. So like, what's the doctrinal foundation that's being taught? It's not merely disciplinary. Even authors who are not Thomists, like you can read Scotists writing about the authority of St. Thomas. You can read Suarezians writing about the authority of St. Thomas, although Suarezians would identify themselves as Thomists. You can read eclectics talking about the authority of St. Thomas. This isn't like a Dominican thing that we want to like be evil, neo-Thomists and throw St. Thomas and everybody else. No, they regarded him as an authority historically. So they are departing from their own tradition by saying that St. Thomas doesn't have authority over Franciscans, or St. Thomas doesn't have authority over Jesuits, or St. Thomas doesn't have authority in this area or that area. That is to be against historically what your authors taught. So yeah, I guess that's kind of a general overview of that problem. But the way in which it happens in the modern discourse is just ridiculous. Honestly, I have really no interest because you just get the same five misconceptions just being strewn about by a bunch of people who have never, read original source material on this problem. And, I just hate watching, all these guys embarrass themselves over and over again.